my life. I wanted to be pretty. I thought it would change everything. Promise me something. No matter how pretty they make you, just don't let them erase you.
Promise.
Please. It's not what it seems. What if I told you that there's an alternative?
Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the new Netflix film, Uglies, from 2024. This film is rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. Rotten Tomatoes score, as of the recording of this video, 20% from the critics, 53% from the audience, and a Letterboxd average rating of 1.7. And yes, this movie is bad. If you get anything out of this video, is that I did not enjoy this movie at all. But let me give you a quick synopsis here, and we'll talk about what's going on, why I didn't like the film. In a futuristic dystopia with enforced beauty standards, a teen awaiting mandatory cosmetic surgery embarks on a journey to find her missing friend. Now, that doesn't sound very interesting right off the bat. Now, I think the film, as it opens, it presents it in a more interesting fashion. The only problem is that the film is telling you a lot of stuff as opposed to showing you. But this film stars Joey King as Tali, Brian Shu as Shay, Keith Powers as David, Chase Stokes as Paris. And outside of Joey King, I know no one in this cast. Like, I don't know if they are new actors, new performers. Like, I don't know if they've been on TV stuff maybe, and this is their big leap into the big screen. But yeah, Joey King. Now, I saw some reviews saying that Joey King was a little bit too old to be playing a teen because she's supposed to be 16. Now, from my research, this was shot a long time ago, like 5 years ago for the most part. So, yeah, at the time, she was still probably in the perfect age to play a teen. So there's that. Yeah, I think the main part of this that I don't know how book fans feel, because this is adapted from a book. To me, this feels like it's a little bit too late, first of all, because it's one of those movies that is really like those young adults novels and stories that were coming out, kind of like the Hunger Games kicked off. This feels a little bit too late. Like, it missed the train to jump on the adaptation of some of those books. Maybe it'll come back around. Maybe we'll cycle around later again. But for now, I just think it was, especially because of all the delays. I can't believe they shot this so long ago. Also, the message, I don't think it's a bad message. I think it could be very interesting. But the film never really expanded up on it. It spent a lot of time showing me how cool the lives of the pretties are versus the uglies. But then also showed me that the uglies, they kind of have a good time while they're waiting for their surgery. So, like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make it feel too disadvantageous, especially because Tali, who's the character that we're following, she's kind of found a way to deal with all this. Now, of course, there's a group of rebels that are against everything that's going on. But yeah, the message of nonconformity also feels like very surface level as well. I don't think the film at any point takes too much time to explore. It just kind of moves through the beats. Maybe it was trying to cover a specific amount of the book. Yeah, I don't really know. It was just not, overall, not a very good time. I don't think it had to do much with the performances. Some of the stuff looks kind of cool. They have hoverboards and stuff, which, like, those sequences were cool to watch, but they really added not a lot to the story. I also think that it's very funny. The film has to obviously find a way to make the pretties very pretty compared to the uglies, but like, all the actors that they cast overall, they are actors. They're pretty good looking already. And the way that once they get to surgery and they're even prettier, it's like it feels like just like a very heavily applied Instagram filter. So that was also always going to be, I think, a difficult task. So yeah, I don't know. This movie unfortunately did not hit with me at all. I can't even recommend it. The only way I would say is, like, if you're a big fan of Joey King and you really just want to get through all of that filmography, or if you're a fan of the book and you really want to know, like, were they able to adapt this. But if you're new to the story, like myself, I don't think we're ever going to know how this ends unless you, because this feels like it was adapted as part of one of many books. So yeah, like some of the other um, some of the other adaptations, like the Maze Runner, that never ended up happening, and Allegiant. I always forget the other one that just kind of I don't know, Deviant, Defiant, whatever. I always forget, but yeah, some of those never got, even Ender's Game, like they only made one film, and there's more to that book series. So yeah, just go read the books if you want to check this out and know what happens, because um, I don't know, and I don't have an answer for you. And I don't even care enough to Google it. Unfortunate, but I sometimes I watch these movies so that maybe you guys don't have to. So, if you've seen this film, let me know, what did you think about the Uglies. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned, because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.